What do we have?
Is there
What do we
anything I
have?
can?
Maypoke is. I recognize this name. I think he's been in top cut of multiple other ones of these events. I would not be surprised if we see the master tier pop up, or at the very least diamond for him. As we've got the Annie,
Annie!
the
Let's
one of
go!
Annie left around.
And Annie is pretty good. Like, let's be. Annie's pretty good. I'm surprised to see China playing it, but untapping 2 like can never actually be bad. It'll be interesting to see if it's like similar to the Western Annie list, or if it's more of the like Ezreal package.
Yeah, going up against Irelia from Maypoke, and then on the other side, this guy is sponsored by EDG. This is the second, so I guess EDG has actually gone pretty out with getting a couple Riftbound. I don't know how many they have, but this is the second EDG player we've seen on stream, and this is like a massive org in China. I think it's a pretty big deal that Riftbound players are getting sponsored by like a team like EDG. Like this is like, if you're from the US, I guess this is literally like, I don't know, like Cloud9 or Team Liquid or someone picking up like a.
All right.
A
Leading with Dreaming Tree makes me think that this is not the Battering Ram builds. This is almost certainly just going to be closer to like Set 1 Annie, if I had to guess.
For sure, yeah. I mean, your Flash, your Cleave, double Dreaming Tree to start.
Lovely.
Yeah. So I know that last set, every Yasuo player told me that Yasuo just absolutely beat the hell out of Annie. You know, and I don't know if that's real, but purple green, how do you feel about this matchup, Kuvi?
I think Annie's more threatening than Draven for Irelia, because she keeps a lot of energy open, obviously, and she has access to a lot more tricks. And the goal is to, generally against Irelia, is just to find the right timing, just break the tempo by either rebuking the Irelia or killing her completely. And I think Annie, since she has more energy to do that, then she will have more opportunities to do that, so it could be more threatening. But I honestly don't think it should be that big of a problem for Irelia. It really depends on who goes first or second, of course. But I think, especially if Irelia goes first 2 games out of 3, I think she should be okay.
Okay, very cool.
I love that invert in the main deck.
Main boarded invert is
pretty good into all the like draw your whole deck decks.
Yeah, but no one's playing that in China.
So yeah, which is so funny, right? It does mean like I do feel like this Annie is probably not herself playing like the Ezreal stuff, which is interesting, because I feel like getting more card draw in the deck could be good. But yeah, it's probably most similar to Set 1 Annie with just some adjustments, just some additional Spiritforged stuff. But
I mean, I assume Set 1 Annie still runs card name Ezreal, and like probably still runs I don't know, like the new cards you got, Hard Bargain. You have Rengar, maybe? Rengar's an exciting card. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see pretty early. I also am recognizing the CDG player. I think he had a lot of success in the first set of
oh my god
events as well. And so yeah, he's master. And then on the other side, it is only Emerald, which is surprising because I do recognize Maypoke's name. And that's not the store tag, so I wonder if I wonder exactly where I saw it. But Emerald is still like a decently high rated, but yeah, master tier for the Annie player.
And Ty Turner and Annie, that's not stock.
That's not common.
It's not stock. I will give you that it is not stock, but I've seen a lot of Ty Turner and Annie overall.
Okay. Yeah. And I feel like there's so many 2-drops that are good in those colors. Ty Turner does let you do some silly things for sure. Are you allowed to
in the Irelia hand, so pretty good in this matchup. What were you saying?
Oops.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if you're allowed to like take a turn off and just go like booties here.
I think you are. Yeah.
Dangerous, but you have to. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I think the concern is that like you can't really go Irelia next turn.
Deckhand here.
If you do, like you can't send her in, right?
Yeah, this is okay. Deckhand would have been catastrophic though, but this is okay.
Yeah. So is that Ferris Forerunner, by the way, in the Annie's hand? Is that the card, or am I?
Yeah, it is.
Uh,
I think.
I didn't see it. He's flicking through pretty.
Yeah,
That does look like a
right
Forerunner.
there.
That looks
Yeah.
like a Forerunner, yeah.
That's interesting in Annie. That's not a very fast card. It's
No, not at
a
all.
very fast card.
Maybe playing more control tools and utilizing the extra the like spell mana that you get as any.
Yeah,
There's still flash, right? Like there's still some of the more aggressive options that you were having with the Dreaming Tree anyway.
Yeah.
So here is where like we can see already the issue with the 2 energy open for Annie. It was too threatening. Like you couldn't really push with Irelia here. I mean, you don't push with her because she would.
Oh, that's a
die.
Draven.
Yeah.
That's a Draven. Holy shit. That's a switcheroo. Oh my god.
Switcheroo is very good against Irelia.
Yep.
That's sick. This is some sauce.
Yeah, Switcheroo was another like a set 2 tool that Annie added, right? Because it's like, just 2 energy costs, but like of course the 2 power is pretty impactful, but Switcheroo, if it blows out your opponent and kind of wins the game on the spot, then who cares, right? And it is one of those kind of cards where it can often just kind of win the game straight out the gates.
Yeah. No, it's
decision here on do you bring the Forerunner back as well, and draw 2?
I think he pointed to both. You might as well draw 2.
Oh, I was looking at Discord. I didn't see the point. So if he pointed at both, yeah, that makes sense. So
yeah, and drawing 2, pretty strong, I've heard. Yeah, no, switcheroo. It also makes stuff like your deckhands like so much more lethal because anytime you push in, you just have to like be concerned about the switcheroo potential.
Yep. No, I think it's diabolical to cast a deckhand and have switcheroo up or hidden. Afterwards, right? Like it's just This is flash in Irelia as well, and that makes sense with the Dreaming Tree game 1. Maybe you actually just mainboard flash, and I've seen some flash in Irelia anyways, but it's also possible you can mainboard flash and then actually take it out of the deck for the future games after your Dreaming Tree, because the card is significantly better on tree.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that makes sense, and it's also just like if you're expecting a lot of purple, then it's like really, really good at like dodging rebukes and such. Like flash is a hell of a card.
But then you have to compare it to like the Emperor's Divide, right? Because they're very similar cards, so you have to assess which one's more impactful. I think Flash, the fact that it's a reaction actually matters a lot, and you don't have to hide it to actually have the reaction out of it.
Yeah, no, reaction from hand is very, very good. Again, specifically for cards like Rebuke when you're like pushing in, because like with Flash, you can like pull her back and restand her at the same time. It's similar to a lot of what Annie was doing last set to be able to beat Rebukes with like their Vi Ride the Winds.
Yeah. Rebuke is a very good, very, very good argument. I think Flash beats Rebuke, whereas like the other one doesn't unless you hide it.
Yeah, and I think that like Irelia most of the time is worried about Rebuke on offense, right?
Sure.
So,
yeah.
See a hard bargain picked up for Annie. Definitely a big improvement, because when you're untapping with 2, having a counter spell, and as Kuvi was explaining the hard bargain and some of the like early to mid game spots where it is kind of the last 2 energy that someone is using on a turn to cast whatever spell they're casting, hard bargain getting to cover it is quite nice.
Especially into like Irelia, where a lot of it's going to come down to like just forcing Irelia to use too much mana in like 1 turn cycle. So even like using your 2 free mana to hard bargain just to like eat 2 extra mana at some point, like it matters a lot.
Yep.
Yeah, it just kind of like builds up. I think it's an incredibly strong card in Annie. I think Bargain's just a good card in general, but especially in Annie, it's like an abusive card.
Yep.
All right, we'll get a little more info on the deck. Never mind.
Another flash.
Okay, wait, Cleave. What's the last card? I couldn't tell what the last one was.
I couldn't tell.
Cleave flash, and I'm not sure.
Yeah, it looks like the flash was taken though, right? Which I think makes sense. You've got the point lead, and it's on double. It's double Dreaming Tree, I think. Flash is
Yeah.
a very reasonable card to grab.
Yeah, I think like if you send Tide Turner up to the unoccupied one, and then throw in Forerunner at Irelia, eat a spell, and then flash them both back and draw 2, like that feels really strong to me here.
Yeah.
Okay, up to 4. Is this just development turn? Because 4 to 1 is a pretty good lead.
Ooh, Treasure Hunter.
Yeah, I'm down for playing a little slow here and just...
Yeah.
Who cares if the Forerunner dies anyway, right? So you just like, you Forerunner there, and I mean, you can still flash back the Forerunner if you want to, but even letting it die here is going to be fine, and you just play to go to 4 and then develop as much might as you can. Is that a spell song? That's not a spell song, right?
Looks
I
like
saw it at the corner of my eye. There's no way. Okay, there's
Guardian
GA.
Angel,
It's
Tide
GA.
Turner.
I'm
not
like
sure.
so confident that it's not, but I swear I saw that little flute out of the corner of my eye. All right, we'll see. We'll see when we get a better look at the hand. I think it might have just been the
Discipline,
GA
not so
or
fast.
GA next to
I
the Tide Turner.
I don't think there's a spell songer in there.
Yeah,
it's
it
right
looks like it was the
behind.
GA.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it makes sense.
I would have been
Problem that
shocked.
Irelia
I would have
has-
been so shocked if it was in this deck because I just don't think it's good.
Yeah, probably not. Aurelia's problem now is the point tempo, obviously. If she's ahead, this is why I said if she goes first, it's a huge difference between going first, winning coin flip, or losing it in this matchup, in my opinion. Because Irelia needs to maintain a point tempo to actually be ahead, because she can just move in and out constantly and just finish the game that way. And in general, purple red can struggle against that. Because obviously red is not very good at holding.
Am I too much of a
Spell.
stickler that I don't like how people resolve Dreaming Tree, where they like resolve their spell and then draw a card? Or like the Irelia triggers where they like resolve the spell and then they do like Irelia's buff or whatever?
Yeah.
Am I too much of a stickler that it annoys me?
It makes sense though, I think. It should be done correctly.
Yeah. Not equipping the Guardian Angel. I get that we want the option to get a free target next turn.
We want to
There
flash.
is kind of a world where we get like owned by a hard bargain here.
Yeah, it is possible.
Like double hard bargain.
Well,
Just
it's
one?
four.
Oh,
It's
like
just
if you
4
repeat
runes,
it.
right? So it's just like you
Repeat it.
flash back, and then they just hard bargain for 4. And if you don't have the defy, it would be hard to say hard bargain for 4 into defy energy. But it is, it's entirely
You're Annie.
possible.
And look how far ahead you are on board. I think you just like you send in a Forerunner into the Irelia, and then like, yeah.
I mean, the flash is just cast now, right? Because you want to draw 2. I think drawing. The idea of drawing 2 here is really good with the flash. But the question is do you just like hard bargain for 4 right now and say have defy or lose the game?
See, the other thing is like this stack is super important. Like whether they're trying to resolve Irelia before the Dreaming Tree or not, like I think matters a ton. Because like it could kind of like give up the game and like as far as like how you hard bargain. I think like how this is stacked is actually so important. Yeah. Because like if you're gonna hard bargain, you have to do it before they draw. It's just a matter of like, can you get them to skip past their Irelia trigger first?
You have to take it here. You have to force defy.
Yeah, I really like just shipping it for 4 and forcing it because you are. I think I caught what you said about being up so much on might is. Yeah. Okay.
And if
Just
we have
let
like
it happen.
enough stuff that we're able to use our mana this turn effectively to develop units, then I think we're fine.
It's true.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
That's true.
Like Kata said.
It's just
But are there any? It's mostly spells.
Yeah, the issue is if
Yeah.
we pass here with mana up, then like I feel like we 100% were supposed to hard bargain.
Okay. So it's gonna be what, Annie, and then oh,
Tech
okay,
maybe?
yeah, okay, yeah, sure.
That is pretty good, but we could. I mean, imagine if we like hard bargained for 4 there, and then like just played Annie and grabbed hard bargain again.
What did you think?
Yeah, I mean that could be good. You could also you could even just flash now if there aren't units in hand, and then find more units.
Yeah.
Flash deck hand in base and try to go to
I mean,
6.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
okay.
I mean that's only 3 might of that was put into play here.
Yeah.
So I'm not like so stoked on that, but still, it's a massive lead for Annie, right? Like this is so much might. The position is very good for Annie still, and you still have hard bargain. You have switcheroo. Like you have so many disgusting tools, and those draws were coming through anyway from the flash on the Dreaming Tree.
Yeah, no, this is still a very good position, and like you could always just like hold one next turn and like force the Irelia to like use a bunch of stuff to move over, and then she's jumping into switcheroo, she's jumping into rebuke, she's jumping into pushes.
Yeah, what happens if you do just put literally all of this might onto one battlefield, and then you have all of these spells in hand after flashing?
Like is she cracking big enough? The issue is like, can she beat switcheroo plus whatever the hell else? I don't know.
Switcheroo could be a problem. Irelia can get quite big.
Yeah, Irelia is gonna get big enough. It's just a matter of will she have enough mana to be able to like survive after that, like to survive the switcheroo, survive potential rebukes, be able to restand if they get pushed.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it is only 21 might. Like for the Annie side right now.
Yeah, and the other thing is that we do still have this hard bargain in hand, right? Yeah. So, yeah, no, it's.
Well, I say only 21 because I mean you're saying like the Irelia can get very big, right? Like I mean, is Irelia beating 21? I think maybe. Yeah, I don't think that's like impossible.
And a Defiant, like
she can get there.
Yeah, each of those cards is like minimum +3, potentially more. Defiant Dance is like +5. Yeah.
Draven actually could save the situation here. Not really, because this is the most important turn. But if we manage to survive this turn, because we're still behind on point, like we're not finishing the game next turn, right? So even if Annie isn't able to actually finish the game now, she still has, in terms of like a clock, she still has another turn. Whereas like Draven can actually fix that by, if we go to 7, then Draven can finish the game by winning a combat. Very, very unlikely scenario, but.
Yeah, if Annie decides to slow play this.
Yep.
Definitely. Like Charm top deck, sorry. Saying you win the game.
And this is going to be a pretty crazy stack, right? Like we are going to be getting, not stack because it won't just all be reaction speed, but a big chain of a million different actions. Because both hands are huge at this point. Multiple double draws off of flashes through this game.
Yeah, no, the double Dreaming Tree game is... this is one of the main reasons why I, in set 1, wasn't playing Dreaming Tree in Kaisa. It's not because it's not good in Kaisa, it's because Annie does shit like this, where she just draws her entire deck. And giving her access to so many cards is just so incredibly scary.
Yeah, you're not beating Annie when she draws this many cards. Like, you just really aren't.
Yeah, I mean, is it just like throw in a Forerunner at this Tide Turner?
Yeah, it's a way to start. It depends on if you're trying to take past the Irelia or not.
Yeah. I don't think you have enough might on offense to do that. Like, I don't think you're beating this Irelia in straight up combo.
What's the hand? The hand has a billion cards. I think the whole deck is in hand, surely.
The issue is that Irelia hasn't spent any mana, so the idea would be that you should probably go to their turn where they didn't get to use all their mana. But I don't know.
Yeah, but you're not using your... yeah, I mean, you can use yours on defense, I guess, yeah. But depends what you have.
Is that like double Tide Turner?
I think I saw double Tide Turner. But it's like 8 cards in hand, so...
Yeah. The other thing is, like, Switcheroo's so much better on defense because Irelia's going to have to, like, pump first before moving over to you. As opposed to on offense, like, it's just not very good because Irelia's never going to pump over, like, what you've thrown at her. Well,
she'll have to, though. Because, so, like,
in this if you throw, spot, like, 10 guys at her, but...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, in this spot, what if you just, what is she doing about this, right? Like,
if you send everyone, she has like fight or flights or Irelia, right?
Or just goes back.
Right, but then you just can look to hold with all of your cards as well, right?
Yeah, but
I like sending everything but one unit though. I think that like
yeah, there's still a cleave for this deckhand to get over the
But I don't like keeping the deckhand back. I think it should be Annie.
You think it should just be Annie, so you don't you can use the cleave here if you want?
Yeah, because I think the cleave will matter here more than it will matter on the other battlefield.
Yeah, I think being over by 1 on the tide turner does make more sense. This is where the war is being fought. That other battle is like, you know, an afterthought. You don't want to let that just like end up screwing up the game. But I guess honestly, like if you win this side and then you just trade, you're probably still just winning on the hold.
So is what? 12 plus 4 is 16 plus 3 is 19 right now?
Yeah.
So we start out with discipline is plus 3. If she readies, then it's plus 4.
I was gonna say, why is this GA still not equipped?
I assume it's an idea of if Irelia dies, I lose the game anyway. But it does feel like it should probably be on there.
Now there's a ride the wind in hand though, so that's just like not even true.
Yeah, I agree.
Because like if she died, then you could like ride the winder to the other battlefield to try and. I mean, you can still do that now, right? Like that is like a thing that you can do, but like that just delays the like you're still gonna have to take this combat at some point.
So she has.
And if you could take
right
half
now,
the
right?
combat with the Guardian Angel, like kill like half of this stuff, and then the next turn still like be able to kill the other half of it.
That makes sense. And then you also like can use ride the wind to like reinforce the other side.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree with you. You're right. Irelia right now is what 4, 5, 6, 6 plus 3 is 9. So it's definitely needs a lot more help.
Yeah, it's 9 against 19.
Yeah, the issue is every card that we commit here is a card that we
or 20, sorry.
We just have to commit to this combat if we commit a card. Yep. Otherwise, we just have to ride the wind out like right now.
Wait, no, I was right the first time. 19. Yeah, 9 against 19.
No, I think you're right.
Because I don't think you win against Annie with that amount of energy pushing into you, though.
Yeah.
Is he just writing 9 against 19 right now? He's like, I gotta keep this straight. There is too much math going on.
I would 100% bring always like a book or a piece of paper, pen. I need to write down. I'm
bringing my TI-84 calculator for this battle.
Well, I mean, at this level of event, you're not even allowed to like track shit by dice. Like you have to track score and stuff on like some written thing.
Yeah. You are allowed to take notes, so you can absolutely just do math on a piece of paper. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I would recommend that, especially if you're playing Irelia.
Also, with Irelia, you definitely need to be bringing your own dice because you're going to be asked about 4 times what how much might she has.
True.
So we see the hard bargain. What other interaction does Annie have in hand? Like, there's the cleave.
Switcheroo.
The switcheroo. I mean, we could cycle the cleave right now. That's not like terrible. If we hit like second hard bargain, then we win the video game.
I think we're being too conservative with this hard bargain, in my humblest opinion.
Well, okay. I mean, what if you cast it for 4 here?
Yeah, bargain doesn't go here.
Then Irelia just pays 4 and gets out of this combat, right?
Do you have a way to kill her after that with the switcheroo?
Oh, that's true.
Oh, true.
That is true. And if you pay 4 and she defies it, that's not really that big a deal. That is a good point. So you could rip the hard bargain, because then if she wants to pay, the problem is just defy still, right? But like if
Weapon under 2.
if they defy the hard bargain, is that like still fine? Like you're probably always in danger of getting defied on the hard bargain, so you kind of just need to like ship it at some point. At some point, you're casting this for 4, right? Like at some point in this game, this is being cast for 4.
The earlier, the better. Well, depends on this map, but in this case, you absolutely obliterate her if they pay for the full cost, because she just dies because there's no Guardian Angel on her for some reason.
Yeah. Our hand is like so many 2-drops actually. I see Poros, I see Tide Turners, I see London, I see France. Really?
So just trading with the
right now,
Turner?
it's just
So we're-
no.
Okay, well, switcheroo, and then we hard bargain the not so fast.
But then you get defied, and what do? You jump?
I mean, it's same thing.
It's kind of the same as it's been, I guess.
It's better
Okay,
because you have the information of the defy if you do hard bargain first, then switcheroo. So you don't lose your switcheroo because it's an important card. But hard bargain is not that important. Switcheroo is important. So if you do it this way, by opening up and showing information, then you don't know if they have the fire or not. You don't have the information.
Yeah. No, I agree. Like you are telling them everything right now.
Yeah. Fight or flight drawn. There's the hard bargain for 4. I mean, it's gonna work, right? Because we know there's no defy. So this is actually just working.
So this gets rebuked, right?
Yes. Has to be.
Yeah. Otherwise, you just lose the game on the spot.
The stack is weird, though. We played rebuke in the middle of the...
No. I think they had it all resolved.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just... They're shortcutting. Yeah, they are, yeah.
I think they missed their Dreaming Tree draw on Switcheroo, did they?
No. He drew for that, and he got... Fight or flight. I think the Irelia might have missed on the ride the wind.
Okay.
I didn't see the Irelia draw. Ride the wind.
Yeah, I mean, the double Dreaming Trees have us dizzy.
Yo, what's
Hello,
up, Marshall?
gamers.
Welcome.
Sir, hello. Oh wait, there was no Draven. Did I hallucinate the Draven in the Irelia hand?
I think so. Yeah, I've not seen a Draven in this Irelia build yet.
Definitely thought there was a Draven there.
Yeah, right.
It was are you all thinking of the Draven that the Annie had? Because we talked about the Draven that Annie drew. I never saw a Draven in the Irelia in this game, but I could be crazy.
I thought I saw a purple Draven, but maybe
literally same.
I think y'all are just seeing rats. You're just seeing rats everywhere.
That might be it. Okay.
How's everyone doing today?
I mean,
good. It's going.
Good.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I feel bad for you, Marshall. You missed out on our Lord and Savior.
Lord and Savior. Oh, I did see a tweet that you put out.
Oh, the rat went crazy.
Yeah, the rat.
The rat may in fact be the best card to have ever been printed.
I won't lie. I have been on and off asleep because what I did was I woke up and was like, "Oh, they must have posted the decks. Like which decks made day 2." They did like 2 minutes before I woke up. So I posted it, turned on the stream, went back to bed, and then I just intermittently.
I'm sorry.
Been listening to you guys.
We have double Defiant. Defiant is alive.
Are we breaking this whole thing?
Is it possible? Wait, it doesn't even win on the spot though, right? Because Maypoke was 5 going into this turn, right? So this is
so we still lose the game to Vi Ride the Wind, but
no,
you still lose to Vi Ride the Wind, right?
Wait, yeah, you do. But do we have the combo in hand? I don't think so.
There's actually 2 deck hands in hand, which if there's also a push and Irelia is tapped out after this, you also lose to push double deck hand.
You absolutely break this easily with Guardian Angel. You just push in, Irelia dies, and push her back in with the legend.
Cascading equipment?
No, it's not really cascading in this case.
No, I know it's not. I'm fucking with you.
It's kind of really bad into a push, right? Can we play around a push?
Oh, wait, I got baited by the Annie top runes not showing the 2 free.
Yeah.
Wait, do you think Annie's tapped out? Annie's never been tapped out before, ever?
I don't know, maybe they mistrigger. If they mistrigger, then they mistrigger.
Yeah. Also, the Draven trigger.
Yeah, the Draven trigger will happen twice, which is annoying. But you just have to kill the Draven
probably
first.
kill Draven on the first one. Yeah. Interesting. I mean, Irelia's definitely big enough that like 2 rounds of this combat will win. So Annie does kind of have to do something. Double Defiant and a push and a rebuke. Irelia doesn't have the mana to play all these. Well, and we could hide the fight or flight.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely.
I think this Irelia should have been dead. I'm not an expert.
Yeah, I mean, I do think that casting the hard bargain on the Ride the Wind, I think we did find that there wasn't. I mean, I'm just trying to think, like, without the context of Maypoke's hand, if it still feels like it was the right call. That's where I'm just like, I want to make sure I'm not just like having bias, and I actually feel like it genuinely was the best play. But like, you do just have to bulldoze through to Fi at this point. Like, it just kind of was the case.
And the main issue here is like you're not baiting this push that's about to happen. Yeah, this is like
Irelia?
Yeah, Irelia is not being the push, right?
Yeah, there's no. No, I saw purple. Wait, there was a purple.
There is a
purple
Draven
in hand. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Where the fuck was it? It was like
Where was it? It
hiding.
disappeared.
It was hiding like a little rat.
No, it literally
Holy shit.
disappeared.
Okay, so Defiant.
Yeah, this push is bad though.
Yeah.
Like it's.
And the other thing.
Wait.
We've
Irelia-
also completely resolved Defiant Dance. Once again, they stacked it wrong. Oh my god. Again, maybe I'm too much of a stickler for it. But
Yeah, I don't think it. Like, I think it's pretty much like your intent is pretty clear if you're wanting to use it. Like, if you're gonna just say so. I don't know if they're arguing about it right now, but
I think the issue is that like it can matter a lot. Like on resolving cards, like that flash situation earlier.
true.
I think
Yeah.
it could have mattered a lot. So it's the
Like,
type
if
of
you
thing that
draw
you,
the
like,
two cards first.
yeah, because like the Irelia player obviously should stack it so that they draw first. But it really is like you need to be good about it. Yeah, I don't know.
I think this is so dangerous. I think. Okay. I just think this is so bad, in my humblest opinion. If you're flipping the thing here and you say okay, like if you say okay, if Irelia says okay, and I mean you do get another window, but if this resolves, this is horrible for Anna because you're vulnerable to other things like fight or flight or rebuke on the unit that's left, basically. Yes, Irelia will die, but you're also not finishing the game right now. You're like you have the best window here to finish the game is to push
And
this
this
Irelia.
isn't tied,
Wait,
right?
if this trades and Irelia dies, aren't you like almost guaranteed winning?
So
Wait, no. What's the rest of the hand? It's because it's double deck hand and a push. So I guess the push can just always get defied, right?
I don't think
Like,
this is trading, is it?
No,
'Cause
that's what I'm saying.
I don't think that they're including the Swifties. So I'm pretty sure this Irelia is.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
aren't
they don't-
including the
they don't-
Swifties on it.
Yeah,
They don't do the pluses for the equips.
Yeah, which means I
okay.
don't think Annie's allowed to say okay here. This seems really bad.
This is 14,
14,
against 12. Yeah.
Yeah, you rip the push. That way you get like a deny out here, right now. And if you do, then like next turn you can like you still
Yeah,
have
you
your
have a
mechs and
chance.
stuff. You could try to do stuff.
What do we?
Have we not drawn
Responding?
off the stream?
Oh,
tree
he's
yet
respond.
this
Yeah, he
turn?
hasn't drawn off this tree. He hasn't drawn off this tree.
Oh, you could get a Ride the Wind here. That would be very good.
There's a lot of outs. Defy, Ride the Wind.
Not so
True.
fast.
There's not that many outs. Not so fast. There's 3 outs.
Even like bargain, like any of the counter spells.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's a.
Is it possible he hasn't drawn off tree yet this turn on this side?
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
kinda
it's
wild.
possible.
Yeah.
I assume someone's paying better attention than I am.
No.
Let's
They,
see it.
they haven't drawn off tree for
I think
this
it was a
side.
discipline, right? What was it?
That was a
Poro.
Poro off the top.
I love
Last turn
Poro.
they drew with discipline on this tree.
I
was gonna
because I
say,
know
this-
they disciplined on the other tree this turn also.
Okay. Yeah, last
So
turn
I
was a
just-
discipline on this tree, and they drew from, and they actually didn't miss the Ride the Wind. That was someone in chat had caught it apparently.
Yeah.
We could have played around this though. We could have played around this. you had to fight or flight your own unit. Okay, because we didn't draw from the tree that's on the right? The top.
Oh, we
tree.
did. Because we started out by throwing Guardian Angel on it. Or not throwing Guardian Angel, by...
Discipline to draw?
I think we cast a spell on the right side. I thought it was Discipline, but it might have been something else. Yeah, I'm super excited for it. No, I was going to ask it because we've seen the list. I wasn't sure if there was like one that like looked like we were getting more value out of it than the other ones, but maybe I'm trying to min-max the pre-rift.
I mean,
probably not. It's probably because you're not getting any epics in the pre-rift little package, right? It's just gonna be commons, rares, that kind of stuff.
All rares. So I mean, actually, unironically, if we're going for just rares, it's Lucian. Lucian's the best one.
Okay.
He's rare. So, because you're guaranteed Lucian's Legend and the one rare champion, and then it's the lists all have one of each.
Is it the good Lucian? Is it?
Yeah, the good Lucian is the orange one. Yeah.
Okay. Because I know they don't have the good Ezreal, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah. So you just scream across the room. Has anyone got a Lucian? Anyone want to trade a Lucian?
Yeah, there's it is Obelisk Sunken Temple.
Yep.
Wait. Wait a minute. I thought these were the two Irelia battlefields that are left. So it's saying this is Annie's Obelisk, and she's playing Draven main deck and Kai'Sa main deck. Maybe she has like a lot of 4s.
Even against Irelia, you cannot do that, I'm afraid.
Or just like double 2-drop is really good.
Yeah. I mean, okay.
Right.
I'm kind of disappointed, by the way, that we haven't seen a Gengar yet. I would like to see that card. The card's fun.
Okay, but I think we're just literally playing cookie cutter, straightforward Annie kind of fair with regular units, like no Darius, just nothing accelerated, just staying in base and developing him.
It does kind of look like a Draven list, but you've got Annie's ability, which
not that bad.
Clearly working.
Trade in the draw for.
Okay, this is the blowout.
That kind of.
If you give them a showdown, they get to play Rengar in base with their untapped mana.
I do like Rengar into all the purple, right? Because like when they push your thing, when you go in, you can play Rengar at that battlefield that you were attacking. But you do like the 5 breakpoint has been not quite enough sometimes. Like being able to beat 6 feels pretty important.
Yeah, no, I think it helps a lot of your small guys.
Oh, Mr. Rune.
No, I think they're just hiding the runes. I think they're at 5 and 4.
Yeah, I think I can 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there is 5.
Really?
I like that. That's really good.
Okay. Sure.
Fallen Star to
and then you get Falling Starred and
yeah.
So there is Darius. There was a Draven in hand. There must not have been. That Draven must have been the draw for this turn, right? Because there's just no way you wouldn't just like windmill slam Draven on turn 1 with 4 energy, right? Like there's just like not a reason you would go for the deckhand over the Draven. It must have been the draw for the turn.
Must have been the wind. Yeah, I think so.
Must have been the wind.
Damn, how good is this battlefield with Irelia, actually? It's so good, because you can cap it every turn.
Pretty good, yep.
Yeah, big fan, actually, of this battlefield.
Really valuable. I mean, good battlefield in LOR as well, apparently.
True. Unfortunately, I'm disappointed that it doesn't make me cycle my entire hand and then draw X plus 1. I would like that.
That should be an effect. It was so cool. not the reduction in mana though, but
Forerunner picked up 4 energy left. Is he Defy, On Guard, Defiant Dance, Flash?
We really don't like equipping this Guardian Angel, you know?
Yeah, I mean, we're really relying on this Flash.
Yeah, Flash and Defy, because
there's Defy, Flash, On Guard, Defiant Dance. I'd like, so honestly, if you can play on the Knife's Edge with it, not equipping it is like just better, right? Because like you are just getting an extra energy for your next turn. Like if you don't equip it until you need it, like, and you play that Knife's Edge correctly, you are gaining meaningful edge every single game.
Huge.
And it might be the difference between being an Irelia who makes it to the top 16 or the top 8 and an Irelia that drowns in Swiss, right? Like this, it feels like you'd want to equip it, but it does.
Is that like, a Mind Splitter?
Yeah,
Well, it's okay.
What
We can
the
react
fuck?
to the mind splitter with flash, so we're safe. We're safe. We're okay.
No, you shouldn't recycle 2 or more every turn. on any, probably not.
Wow. Mind Splitter Annie. What the hell is this list? Is it just like
I
trying
think
to
it's
go
sideboard.
bigger?
I think it's your sideboard card.
Yeah.
Specifically for this matchup to take out the important cards, I think, which makes sense.
Yeah. I think my main issue with not equipping the Guardian Angel was that if Darius decided to walk at our Irelia, we have to commit a card first. And I hate playing a card first.
Yeah.
But you have to find Dance, right? So.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's a pretty good
it's just
card, but
super.
like, then they cleave,
plus-
and then what? You have to flash, and you recycled your rune anyway?
No,
I
we
don't
have on
know.
guard.
Yeah, are you just fighting that?
Kill the Darius. Just win.
Okay, sure. Hey, if you want to fight that, sure.
Eventually, they'll run out of mana.
What if
so
they
true,
don't?
Bestie. Nah,
If they don't,
they're
then you just
7,
lose.
you're
You just
4.
go-
I mean,
Infinite mana.
Does this deck still run Vi Ride the Wind? Have we seen a Vi? I haven't seen a
We
single
haven't
one.
seen a Vi
we've
or a
seen
Red the
neither of
Wind.
those cards.
Yeah.
But
And we did see quite a few cards in game 1.
yeah. And like in a purple meta, Vi Ride the Wind is less good.
Yeah, Ride the
but
Wind is still good. Vi, though.
I'm
is
still
not good.
I'm still of the opinion that Vi Ride the Wind should probably be in.
Taking out the Vi
These
means you should take out that piece of paper and write down hard bargain. Thank you.
Yeah. There's 0 counterspells left in the hand. So the switcheroo can absolutely be a massive blowout.
Unless we tap deck. Oh, we didn't tap deck.
Yep. Still no counterspells.
Is that a treasure hunter?
Yeah, it looked
Yeah.
like a treasure hunter. I mean,
Yeah.
I like treasure hunter in Irelia.
I don't know. Into these aggressive decks, I think one might is a pretty big liability.
So what?
I'm just a fan of the gold. A little early power, kind of helpful.
2 energy available.
Yeah, the classic Annie 2.
Yeah, I need
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
Just play around hard bargain. Just move 2 runes off to the side and go, that's my hard bargain runes. This is what I have to play with.
Yeah.
I mean, with all of these combat tricks, do you consider going in? The problem is you don't have protection from switcheroo, you don't have protection from rebuke, you don't have protection from fight or flight. Well, I mean, fight or flight you kind of do, because you can read it. Yeah, you can often beat fight or flight.
The main issue is you're gonna have to commit so many cards first that like you're just so vulnerable. I don't think there's like too much might on that side of the board. You're just not
You don't
allowed
have
to
to
walk
go.
over there.
You don't have to go.
No, I agree. You don't have to go. The question is just like what else are we doing now, right? So like
you stop 4. You cannot go back though. So you either go fight the other battlefield or you stay on this one. You cannot go back to base. There's just not an option.
So the thing is, are you starting to fall too far behind? Because Annie's turn was play Mind Splitter. Annie's next turn, if you just pass, like Annie can just like play Pharaoh's Forerunner. You saw it in the last game. Pharaoh's Forerunner and pass back to you, and then say,
What? Oh, sorry.
Holy
yeah,
shit.
still her turn.
Bro was like, okay, he moved back, he's not going to do anything else for his turn. And just like,
Yeah, he's just
Right?
gonna float this 9 mana.
No, you can't do this. You absolutely cannot do this.
Yeah, because now they're gonna get to 4 points, but it's just so scary. Like, maybe it's because I'm literally staring at the switcheroo, but like that switcheroo is fucking brutal.
Well, of course, right? And this is the thing with like into red purple right now. I mean, really just purple in general. Like into purple right now with 2 energy up, you're fighting ghosts. It's why I like Sabotage main deck and the orange decks right now. Like there's just so many different permutations of what they can have. They can be really, really difficult.
Whoa.
I think
to deal with.
The other
Party
thing
foul.
that's scary, like the game plan would be, so we pulled back here so that like hopefully we could draw a counterspell, right? Like that's really what we're hoping for. We just need to draw a counterspell.
But charm?
Yeah.
Charm is good. Really good here.
Are we pushing back up to the temple to get an extra draw?
We could. We could also just like slap on a Guardian
GA.
Angel and go to Obelisk. That's probably not very good, but we're really just fishing for a counterspell.
Praying for it.
Okay, discipline is more recycle to get into it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, I think the judge said you can't do that.
Yeah.
God damn.
They said a little late for that. You know, they tried to swap which rune they exhausted after drawing the card. Like, generally, it's probably not going to matter whatsoever, but it is, yeah, I mean, you can't do that. I mean, it could matter if they're trying to equip a GA and then not play any other cards this turn, then it matters.
It matters a lot. Yeah.
That's purple.
I think it's fine as long as you don't draw the card, right? Like, 'cause if you do an action that doesn't draw a card, I think it's fine.
I think it is. I agree that it's probably fine. Right? If you gain no other information, changing which runes you tapped is probably fine. There's gray area. It probably depends how long before you say something. Like if you cast the spell and then you're like, oh sorry, tap these, it's fine. Like it just doesn't really matter. But yeah, information was absolutely gained here, and it looks like he probably is gonna end up like losing a rune because of this, or like losing an energy for the next turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so this Darius is gonna play Cleave into something else, get 7. Oh wait, no, never mind. Irelia is. Oh no, Irelia is 7.
Irelia, Irelia is 7.
There is no cleave here. Switcheroo is really bad in this spot. This is a good play. I mean, this is just gonna use the flash. I mean, I like the flash a lot. You know, there shouldn't be a counter spell. It's possible that one was drawn, but
Irelia is 8, not 7.
yeah, the +1 from the GA.
Aren't we tracking it?
Yeah, no, that's what we're
It's
saying.
4
4 + 2 + 1.
5 for ready,
7.
6 for target.
Yeah.
7 for GA.
Yeah, it is 7.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Wait, Kubi, are you saying it's 8? No, it's 7.
Didn't we recycle? Oh no. Discipline is in hand. Okay. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, we lose the rune.
Damn, that's the second time that's happened. No, third time, right? That I've been here. That they just lose the flow.
What do you mean all weekend?
Yeah. That I remember. There's 3 times now that players.
There's been more. There's been more for sure. But it's just an energy this turn. I wonder if it'll matter. I do wonder. I'm looking at the hand. I feel like there's still enough energy to pretty much cast every card.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm pretty sure if he wanted to, he could.
So I just don't. I don't think it's gonna matter. But
like, there's definitely discipline chains that like end up with cards that you. But like, yeah, it's very unlikely to matter.
I mean, what's Annie at rune wise?
Like 7 or 8.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think it was 5 last turn. So it'd be
7 to 5, 5 to 7, down to 6. Should be at 8.
You've recycled 4 power for Darius, the runner, and 2 for Mind Splitter.
I think it should be 8.
Yeah.
Well, it's a lot of rats.
Yeah. Holy. Everywhere I look, I see them.
It's quite funny because you just know as the Annie player, just if you did stack it, what the hell are they gonna do? Like, they just make one massive unit and you just switch through it. You're like, okay, thanks, I'll take all that stats.
Yeah, I mean, you're just basically trying to dodge not so fast off the top is really what's happening right now, because you know that it wasn't in hand, so it really is just like the last draw you haven't seen, and then there's one more draw here, or no, 2 more draws, because there's the last draw, there's the sunken draw, and then one more, right?
Oh, true.
I think the other thing
it's 3 draws that could be not so fast.
The other thing that's like really big about Forerunners, even if Irelia goes over there and ends up wiping it, you have the same amount of might. Like, it just doesn't matter. That's like the power of this card. This card is slow, but like once it's on a battlefield, it is a pain in the ass to deal with.
Yep. you really need to kill this guy without having to give up anything, right? Like it just feels really bad when you have to give up a card to kill him.
Yeah. And like when there's two of them stacked on the same battlefield. I mean, Annie is playing. This is like, big Annie, right? This is big boy.
Yeah.
We're just slapping large units, and every single one of them costs power.
Yeah. But then you're Annie, so you have 2 energy up afterwards that you can play with, and that's look. We did the thing with Draven, right? It's switcheroo, it's fight or flight, it's ride the wind, it's rebuke, it's. I mean, you can't say spinning axe for this one, but there's still a lot of different things that.
But it could be like long swords and stuff, right? Like
it could be long sword. We haven't seen long swords, but it could be like if you've not played against this Annie and you're sitting there, it probably is in your range, right?
There's definitely like long sword in the board or like the Kaisa matchup. Like makes so much sense to me because you just always can keep it up. Yeah. Oh, I mean, this is a cool look at the Annie deck. This is just big mid range.
This is just like good old fashioned honest Riftbound being played by the Annie. To be honest, like, it really is.
I didn't know set 2 was being played like this.
Ethical Annie.
Ethical Annie.
Like, I don't know if you can be mad about this Annie deck at all. Like, what are they doing? They just like played a big guy and then they like had 2 energy up and you had to deal with it. It's like, I mean, yeah, that's tough.
That's literally it. They just made you scared of the 2 mana just over and over and over. And then next turn, like if they mind splitter you again and then untap like have 4 on your turn, like it's kind of gas.
All right.
Okay, we're going for something.
Okay.
Irelia's at 7, so at least kills off one of the Forerunners.
How does this beat unfair Draven? I imagine some of these cards are coming in from the board. I don't know if we're... Well, I mean, Mind Splitter's okay against Draven, but they're drawing enough cards.
Mind Splitter's good if you can buy some time. If you're not taking any bad combats, and then you splitter, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Bro keeps knocking his cards all over the show.
Yeah, those Forerunners are going to be...
I just think it's funny
so
that he kills them, but he doesn't really kill them, because they just split into 2.
Yeah, so you're just like committing cards, and like more than just committing cards. You're taking on a lot of risk, right? You're walking into this 4 mana. You're potentially getting blown out. You're spending a lot of time thinking about it. Like this is also we're about to go to time in game 2.
Well, it's untimed because it's.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. There's no time in.
Yeah.
Whole top cut is untimed.
Correct.
Jesus.
What do they do if they go to time and tie, Akata? What do you do?
Yeah.
It's a bracket.
What do you mean? You just go until it just ends up at sudden death.
What if it's so untimed?
So it's untimed?
Yeah, literally.
What do you mean? No, like you go to time and then it's like, okay, well, you better win in 3 turns or we're in time in game 2. So you lost game 1, you lose the game. If we go to game 3, then, fucking sudden death.
Yeah, you're saying next point wins? Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
I mean, that's better than this Irelia player's taking like 4 minutes on each action.
Yeah.
Like these last 3
you were
turns
wondering why we had these like
40
35, 40-minute breaks in between games so far? It's this guy.
True.
He's not made poke, he's slow poke. Come on, we're good.
I mean, it's fine to have untime, but it does mean like we probably need the judges to be like, you need to make an action.
This is Kuvi playing Irelia right now.
Yeah, true.
Look at all those mechs.
Yeah.
I love that Rumble's cards are being played everywhere but in Rumble. That's great.
I mean, Rumble's playing Ferris Forerunner.
I think everyone's playing Ferris Forerunner.
Well, yes.
Good card.
Are you just saying just no one's playing Rumble?
Yeah.
Because I mean, that's fair. Rumble was the least represented set 2 hero at this set 2 legend at this event.
Oh yeah, that was a good point. We
Okay, I have to note down some, like a memory note. I have to. If I ever go to China and play on stream, I have to sit on the right table, not the left table, because the Annie player is right-handed, so to write on the paper, they have to like go all the way over there because there's no space at the bottom. So I have
Is
to
there
sit
no
on the
space
right
on the
side,
bottom?
apparently. Why would you have your
Oh.
paper there then?
No, I would just move everything over and just make production deal with it. I need space for my notebook.
I mean, one of the things I found funny about the Houston one was they mirrored the legends rather than having them like this. So the players were just moving the cards, so they just weren't using the playmat.
It is weird to me. Is everything supposed to be on the right side? I definitely throw my legend and stuff on the left side. I don't like it all on the same side.
You don't have to have it in any order. It's down to preference. But if you're playing on stream, I assume they would like it so that... Because I'm fairly sure as well, your battlefield should be above your legend. So, like, the Annie should have the battlefield above the... Like,
Well,
her...
that's not true here.
Oh, really?
Isn't it
Yeah,
the
it's not true here, but I'm fairly sure it should be, like, when you're doing it, so that you can
Really?
identify this is mine. I'm fairly sure that's how it's written. Or I've heard someone say it. I don't know how true it is, but like it kind
I
of
don't know,
makes
isn't
sense.
there weird shit on like their like playmats where like you're supposed to have your battlefield on your playmat and your opponent has their battlefield on their playmat and you're supposed to like reach across like
Yeah, it is.
That's
But
the worst
that's why the
thing about
official
that.
layout has it like
Yeah.
that. Like the ones on ours, we actually just have zones on for both.
yeah.
So it's just like
Zones on both just make so much sense.
yeah. So like if you both have zones on both, you can kind of just like stick them in between, and if you don't, you can still just like use it as a guideline for where the battlefields kind of should sit.
Yeah. Can you pay one for each on Sunken Temple?
No.
That'd be cool.
Uh,
I assume you
no.
can't, but it would be cool.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna go with no.
I'm just gonna check how the wording is because
I'm
It's
pretty
like a
sure you
good
can't.
question,
Yeah,
but I'm gonna
Conquer
go with
does not
no.
when you conquer here with one or more mighty
Aw,
units,
tragedy.
you
no
may.
way.
Tragedy.
I'm just like, wait, have we never figured this out?
Yeah, I was like, I've been reading this wrong the entire time, and is that something I could have been doing?
So I was playing, after our conversation about Sunken Temple and Assault yesterday, I played some games in the community server, which is like, hey, is anyone down for some games? And someone was like, hey, can I draw from Assault? And I'm like, actually, no. I'm like, I wish I could, and I wish you could, but you can't.
So we're sure it doesn't work like that, or
Yeah, we checked the rules.
We got the
Okay,
rule
okay.
book on it. All right, flashing back both things. This is once again just like the Annie has consistently been able to get the point lead and then play like these
Actually,
mass amounts
it's like
of
hit
just
and
might
run.
and play from there.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah,
wonder
I mean,
where
we're
did
just-
the card
Like
advantage
how
come
is
from?
he
she have
always
some
getting the
impact?
point lead? Because it's like the early game. I mean, I guess it's like deckhand and it's like
Deckhand, yeah. The turn one deckhand that we were
Yeah.
unhappy about, I think, is literally what.
he's just always slightly ahead, and that the lead is what it matters so much. Like the lead being able to just bring things back like this and set up to have be the person on offense on the like final turn of the game so frequently.
Yeah, I mean, like, Mech gets to... Well, not necessarily, but Mech usually gets to just score for free on the side, and then you throw a billion power at the other side.
Also, this is what I hate about these kind of 2-drops in Irelia, like the ones that lose value in late game, like these treasure hunters. Like they're good, they're fine, right? Because of the little gold that they generate. But if you draw them like turn 3, 4 plus, you're drawing a sleeve in most
Of
cases.
course. Yeah.
Which is horrible, horrible. You don't want that in your deck if you're trying to like be consistent and win a tournament because you're playing multiple best of 3. So you want to be as consistent as possible. And it's just, yeah, unless the actual goal generated in a few turns gives you so much value that it actually makes up for the games that you're going to lose by drawing them later on, then the logic makes sense. But I don't think it does. Which means the logic doesn't make sense.
So Annie's got Rebuke. What other push spells does they have?
So switcheroos, though.
Just
Yeah.
starting with Rebuke. I think this is
Yeah.
pretty reasonable.
Doing shit out
Starting
of
with
combat
Rebuke.
is so OP.
Just start with the Rebuke, see what happens. Okay, there's the first not so fast. that's fine. There's still a switcheroo and a cleave to try and still like force some shit to happen.
Fucking Chekhov's switcheroo from turn 1 has just been casting a shadow over this entire game.
There's actually nothing that beats it in the hand. I think Annie's actually gonna win the game, by the way.
Oh yeah. There's no way that you don't. I mean, you just push up with one mech on one side, and then literally every other unit on the other.
The issue is that the
And you
mech
just say
doesn't
good
end up
luck.
winning the other side. But
I mean, they have to commit something, but like if you're committing it on that, it's not on Irelia, so they're losing value from it. So.
And honestly, if you just send like 30 things at Irelia right now,
and then just hold.
yeah, because I mean, it's not like the treasure hunter's gonna fucking break you.
No. We're gonna Voltron the treasure hunter. It's gonna walk
If you
over.
send it all at Irelia, is it allowed for Irelia to just flash back and then try and
Wait,
play
we have
offense
GA
with his
still.
hand?
Yeah, but then you still have switcheroo.
Yeah, this does give you one more turn for Irelia though to buy to get another
That's fair.
not so
Maybe
fast.
you send like 2 mechs at a treasure hunter and like back it up with a cleave. Like maybe that's like you're willing to use cleave on that side.
Yeah, it's also like how much is Irelia willing to commit from this hand to protect the treasure hunter, right?
Yeah.
Because it can't be just on guard, right? On guard would just trade. It doesn't really matter.
So it'd be like the Defiant Dance is kind of the.
And I guess you can target Irelia. Well, if you target Irelia with the Defiant Dance and then subtract from the mech, you're at least like making another mech go there, and you're still getting the full value on Irelia of +3.
Yeah, and then the cleave comes out, and you're like, kind of sad. I don't know.
Yeah.
We're meching it.
It's like everything that targets treasure hunter is getting less value than if it targeted Irelia.
Exactly. Yeah.
Usually.
So you really don't want to be using anything to protect the treasure hunter.
Did we see?
I mean, we know the switcheroo is just winning the game, but like for Irelia, you just have to play around everything else here.
Yeah.
What are we paying 4 for?
I mean, what, we have like a Draven in hand? Is that what our card is?
Like,
Yeah. I mean, you can play Draven. There's nothing wrong with playing Draven here.
There's
still enough-
get to the
there's-
battlefield.
There's still enough energy to. I don't know why we're doing before the combat, but it doesn't really matter.
For Darius trigger,
Oh.
but also we're floating like we're floating quite a bit of mana now.
Does it matter for Ride the Wind? Not really.
No, because
you
Ride the
just
Wind
win.
just loses
yeah.
the game.
Yeah, you just win. Never mind.
Also, they just
Yeah.
took away his floating mana. They just stole his floating mana.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. He didn't use the floating.
Yeah,
He was...
I mean, he forgot about it, and then the judge just stole the dice because he was using the wrong dice.
Okay, so I mean, yeah, Switcher is just gonna win. Like,
Yeah,
Maypoke is
I mean,
forced to.
Irelia gets really big here for sure.
Yep.
Like Irelia is close to being able to like fight this.
I think I see like a glimpse of hope on this guy's face. He doesn't know.
Yeah, no, Switcheroo is a hell of a card for these like Voltron decks to try and deal with.
Like I can feel like he's doing the math. I can see a smile forming. I can see like he's doing the math. He's like, okay, I
Also
can
have
play
like an
Defiant Dance. I can do Defiant Dance. I can do On Guard. I can do Discipline. Does all that and then just. What's
I mean,
his
this
name?
anti-deck's been impressive, even though it just looks like a pile of mid-range stuff, and then you're just getting really good value. I mean, 2 runes per turn is just so good.
Hard bargain. Yeah, no, I mean the fact that they stole his 2 floating mana like does matter for hard bargain. But the Irelia player doesn't have it in hand, so it doesn't matter. But it definitely could.
Did we see more than one splitter?
I only saw the one. It feels like a sideboard card, but
Yeah.
honestly, seeing Aurelia's hand is pretty valuable. So I could see this as a sideboard card that he brings in for the matchups where he wants to see the hand. Because I mean, not only do you get to see the hand, but also picking the thing in the hand you can't beat is very good.
Yeah, this is the awkward position where you know what tricks you have in hand as Annie. So you have to give your opponent time to like figure out how they're going to try and do this and all that. But And you can't flash your hand because if they have like a not so fast or something, then you aren't just auto winning. But yeah.
I wonder if they're asking him to make a play or something.
He's like, I'm thinking.
All right, he scooped it up. Yeah, I guess he actually just can't even get over this might. I wonder.
What is it? 5, 10 plus 4
plus
14, 14 plus however big it was. So like 20, 22-ish for my Irelia.
It's 14 plus 7, probably 21. That is less actually than what Annie had.
Then yeah.
Yeah, just could not get there.